Hello and welcome to episode 9 of SCP3, our third season of podcasts. This week, I speak to Rhys from Goldie Lookin. Amongst other things, we discuss their new album, Fear of a Welsh Planet, and IKEA meatballs. You can find out some more information at secretcave.co/GLC-interview, as well as some links to some of their most recent music.
Hello?
Hello, is this Rhys?
Who's that?
It's Lee from Secret Cave. I was told to call at this time for an interview.
Oh, right. Cool, dude. How you doing? Yeah.
Yeah, not bad. You?
I forgot it was right now. Yeah, I'm good. I'm just getting some food from IKEA.
Really? Food from IKEA?
Yeah, you know, because I'm cool.
I thought they got in trouble for the whole horse meat thing.
Oh, don't say that now.
I don't think they could get away with it, could they, though?
That's all right, then, because I'm just about to get some meatballs, and it'd be weird. Hang on 1 second. Hi, can I get a meatball meal, yeah? See, I'm actually doing this.
That's incredible.
Sweet, yeah. So how's it going? Is it all good?
No, it's going really well, man. I've been listening to Fear of a Welsh Planet all morning.
Have you? It's just quite nice, because a lot of people we've spoken to, or people who've done, we've done interviews, are like, yeah, I haven't actually heard it yet, and I'm probably not going to listen to it. And it's like, oh okay.
Oh, that's bullshit, man. That's a real shame to hear. I've been a GLC fan since I was like 14, man, so yeah, I've heard it quite a lot.
That's good. It's always fun, it's what it's all about, enjoying yourself, having a good time, being friendly with people, laughing and joking and all that sort of stuff. That's what we try and, promote, being having a good time all the time. Thanks, man. Funky looking chips here. Fucking hell.
I can't believe I've got the exclusive of a IKEA food trip.
I've never done this before, but I just thought I'd try it. So basically, I bought some things from here for the missus, and I got them back, and she's like, "No, I didn't want that colour," and I'm like, "Oh, I did though," and she's like, "No, but you have to take them back," and I'm like, "Okay, I'll take them back." So might as well take advantage of horse meat while I'm here.
Yeah. We might even see if we can get your live reactions to it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to go for one of these cold drinks now. I do some sort of sparkling cola drink. Oh, that's not Coca-Cola, is it?
Is it Swedish?
Swedish cola, yeah. Oh, fucking hell. So the album, I'm super proud of the album. We started off in January thinking, we're going to do an album now, see how it figures. And we didn't really, we had some leftover sort of stuff, leftover tunes and all that, that we were going to make some sort of album out, because we've done these like mixtapes in the past, and I thought we'd do another mixtape, and then all of a sudden, just came up with like 20 tracks or so.
Right.
And I was like, well, this is pretty good. This is pretty good stuff. And then it just turned into Fear of a Welsh Planet, because originally it was going to be called Paid in Wool, after Eric B. and Rakim's Paid in Full. And it was going to be a mixtape, but then it turned into a full album, and then there we were, and it's cool. I really like it, really like it. I think it's one of the best. I think we did Kings of Kalean, which came out in 2015, I think, which I thought was really good. It was a really complete sounding album. Oh god, that tastes like Diet Coke. That is rough as fuck.
Okay, so that's a no on the Coke then.
Yeah, I'm just going to pour it away. Start again. Nordic fruit pear drink, Loganberry drink. Oh god, haven't they got something normal?
Yeah.
Still apple drink. I think I might have made a terrible mistake.
Yeah. It's not a good start.
Oh god, that's rough too. Raspberry drink, horrible. Oh, the pear fruit water's alright. It tastes like cider.
Right, yeah. That'll have to
I'll have that, but pretend it's a sunny day.
There won't be any horse in that, at least.
No. What am I doing here? It's like Swedish McDonald's.
Is that an emotion that you have often, being a member of Goldie Lookin?
what? Oh shit! What the fuck am I doing here? Yeah, all the time.
Like, because you've just played a gig in Doncaster Friday, right?
No, they pulled it.
Did they?
Yeah.
That's a real shame, man. Why?
We don't know. I sent him a message like on the Wednesday, sort of asking what was going on, how it was going, anything we need to bring, check the sound situation, make sure the tech spec's right. And then they got nothing. Then the next day, I sent another one saying, "You guys are okay?" And they sent me one back saying, "We'll call you tomorrow." And the next day, I sent one saying, "Here's my email address. Phone me, email me, text, whatever." And then I get a email from our agent basically saying they pulled it. And I'm like, okay, that's not much fun. So we had to let people know. And then the support guy, I emailed him to say it's been pulled. And he said, I said, no idea why. And he sent back, apparently there's two promoters and they've had an argument or a disagreement or something. They had a falling out. So,
right.
Which is, you know, it's sad because we're all set to go up to Doncaster. We're all super excited.
Yeah,
and then
I was going to go myself, actually.
Yeah, you're going to come down, weren't you? But yeah, it was, what can you do?
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. Because
shit happens, as they say. Apparently,
yeah,
they've done it to a couple of other bands as well. But I don't want to slag them off or give them a bad name.
No. But you've got some coming up in December as well, right?
Yeah, we're doing two types of show at the minute. We're doing like a Legends of GLC, which is like a kind of somewhere between old school hip hop kind of show, which is like one DJ, two MCs, which is me and Eggsy and DJ Killer Tomato. We have visuals behind us, so we have like videos for all the songs, and then we kind of tell stories about the songs in between the songs, if you like. And so it's more of it's like a hip hop meets a PowerPoint presentation.
And there is like a full video of that on the YouTube, isn't there? So like anyone listening to this should go and check that out because it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, exactly. So that's kind of cool. And then there's the full show, which is everyone, which is basically 8 or 9 people, depending on how many people. It can be more than that, all walking around in a circle, bumping into each other. So the other day we did a Legends of GLC in Carmarthen, which is well safe, because we went down there on the train, and it's a nice train journey. I felt like Michael Portillo.
Yeah.
And that was really cool. And then we're doing the full shows on the 8th in the Tram Shed, and on the 9th in Oslo. But it's not Oslo, it's London.
Yeah, I think I read that somewhere.
I thought we were going to Oslo. Got told we were playing in Paris once, and I was like, Paris, no way. And they go, no, Powys in Wales. I was like, oh, okay. Still good, though.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine. But I was looking forward to hearing how it was all going to go on stage with all of you guys now, because one of the worrying things I read is you said this might be the last album.
Well, it could be.
Yeah. Does it feel like that at the end of every album?
In January, we were like, we got some stuff, we're going to put an album out, and it didn't feel like we were going to pull it together to do like a full album. Because what generally happens now is we'll get something will happen, or like there'll be something in the news or something like that we'll go, right, we're going to write a song about that, and we write the song, get it finished, do a video, and we'll do it within usually like a couple of days or a week, and then put it up online. And so the sort of model of putting music out has changed with us, to the extent where I thought we would just be doing songs and then putting them up, if you know what I mean. So like putting them straight up onto YouTube, or now Facebook. It seems to be Facebook seems to be a place where people get, you have to direct people to YouTube, whereas Facebook just seems to be in front of people's faces all the time.
Yeah.
So we put it up. We'll put a video up on YouTube now, and you'll get like 1,500 hits on it. But we'll put it up on Facebook, and we'll get 150,000 hits on it. It's like odd the way it's sort of changed.
Right.
And so that's what I thought we'd be doing now. Because you can put a link from Facebook to the video on YouTube, and people, apparently the algorithm suppress it, so it doesn't go to so many people. It's all a bit. There's like a lot of technical weirdness going on with Facebook and the internet now that you've got to try and get your head around to try and maximize the ability of people to watch your videos and stuff. So I thought that's what we're going to do, and then all of a sudden we did an album. So in the future, who knows whether or not we'll actually get it together to write a load of songs, or whether or not we'll just bang them straight up on the internet, if you know what I mean?
Oh, so I've misinterpreted that then. That's not actually like an end to GLC itself then. It's just an
Well,
evolution of how you put stuff out.
there's every chance it could be the last out. There's every chance it could be an end to GLC. There's a boy in the band called Graham. He's such a pain in the arse. Sometimes I think to myself, it'd be a wonderful thing if I never saw him again.
Frankly,
But,
I've seen you bring him up in every other interview when I've researched for this interview.
He's such a pain in the arse. He's brilliant. He tried to start a mate of us called Richie Moulton, who's a singer, and he does like weddings and stuff like that. And he's also a house DJ, does all this sort of stuff. He was going to start a band with Graham the Bear, and Graham's going to come around and play some keyboards for him. And Graham's like, "Oh son, I can't come over this week because staying in with the missus. I was in work the other day, like 2 weeks ago, so I can't come over." Never came over, and that's what Graham the Bear's like. So, GLC, minimum effort, maximum output.
Right, yeah.
So,
no, that's interesting. Because this is your 20th album, isn't it?
Something like that. No one could actually be bothered to count. We kind of made that up a little bit. It could be the 15th album. It could be the 30th. But everyone lost count after about 7 or 8. We'll have to see what happens. It's just we're nearly in the over 50s hip hop.
That's true.
Amazing. We're flying out. I met a guy the other day who goes, "Yeah, Soap Bar came out. It was the first tune I rapped when I was 8 years old." I was like, "Fucking hell, fair play."
Yeah, I mean, I was listening to that when I was about 13, so how far back it goes for me.
Yeah, good times.
But I mean, you talk about how much things have changed and how you're adapting now to Facebook and things like that. I've also heard you talk about that when it comes to the piano album you released, in terms of classical punk or something like that. You put it so that really was a conscious thing behind that that piano album, was to make it shorter for attention spans.
I did a plinky. I made some plinky plonky piano stuff like 20 odd years ago. When I was living in Brixton at the time, and I was just sitting in a room making music, and then I didn't do it for years. Was just concentrating on making hip hop and that sort of thing. And then I think in 2015, I was like, yeah, I'm going to sit down. I got a piano, let's play on the piano, and I just did it. But I wanted things to be like short on that, so they wouldn't be more than 2 minutes long, so that they would just be like little snapshots, emotions, like little punk piano bits, even though they don't sound like punk. But that was kind of the vibe. It could have done something really super elaborate and done like 8-minute pieces. Like you just got to grab people's attention. That's the thing nowadays. People's attention spans tend to be about between 8 and 10 seconds, I think, pretty much. And if you don't get it straight away, then you lose people. It's like those adverts before the video comes on YouTube. No one actually pays any attention. It's just trying to click them off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and even then they try and get all of the information in those 5 seconds that they can.
I love it in the ones that don't actually. It goes, "Are you thinking of doing something? Well, why don't you?" And then click on. Now I don't even know what it's for. Sorry, mate, you just wasted 20 grand. What's wrong with you?
Because there are people who will go ahead and click.
Yeah, well, someone's got to do it.
Yeah,
someone's got to go to IKEA, haven't they?
But it's interesting how much you're actually thinking about it in terms of like how you write music. Because I haven't really encountered someone talking about it like that before. Like it's actually affected the way they write music.
Well, I mean, it's affected the way we write music. It's affected the way we make videos. I'm trying to I made a video for one of the songs off the album called "I Got a Van." We do a lot of green screen stuff. We do a lot of superimposed stuff on the videos. But I needed to do something. I wanted to make a video that either people have watched more than once or that they would share. And I'm trying to make videos that people will share, or rather than it just being sort of like a humdrum run-of-the-mill, it's a video of us jumping around doing the words. So on that, I superimposed our heads on top of stop motion of the body, and then try to do different things and have little what they call Easter eggs. Then people who watch Walking Dead, they say, "Oh, there was an Easter egg in it, Julian. It was really good."
Right.
So I tried to put things like that in there, so give it a bit more depth, a bit more dimension. So hopefully people are, be committed to watching it or sharing it a bit more. And that's how we've changed again. Rather than just doing a video of a load of men jumping up and down in time to music, we've had to then you have to push the envelope and try and work a little bit harder to try and get people's attention. It's just it's a sad way the world goes. Santa Claus doesn't just turn up at your house on Christmas. He has to drive a fucking Coca-Cola lorry all the way through Bradford to get people's attention. The other day, right, we went to Carmarthen to do this gig. And we stayed in this hotel. In the morning, we came downstairs, full Christmas tree in the breakfast room. Right, sitting down to have our bed and breakfast thing. Christmas music on. I'm loving it. I'm having probably the best day of my life ever. Like, it's just Christmas. I love Christmas. Christmas is awesome. And then some guy who was sitting at the table with his wife complained, and they turned the music off. And I was like, what's going on here? And I was like, do I make a thing out of this? Do I really push the envelope here? In the end, I was like, can we turn it back? I was like, should we have a vote in this room who doesn't like Christmas? Because there was 3 of us and there was 2 of them. And the problem was, Eggsy hates Christmas.
Right.
And I knew that we were going to lose, so I just left it alone. But I couldn't believe it, man. What's that about? Like, that's really, like, bar humbug.
Yeah, that's pretty Grinchy shit.
It was twisting someone's melon, that was.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a miserable bastard, but even I love Christmas.
Christmas it's the only piece of magic left in the world.
Yeah.
Everything else is gone. You know, we're looking for a better day. People should hold hands more. But, you know, Christmas. And that's the thing, we're doing these 2 gigs, Tramshed on the 8th and Oslo on the 9th. It's going to be amazing. I've actually bought inflatable Christmas stuff to put on stage. It's going to look well Christmassy.
How much is that going to piss Eggsy off then?
Well, it's a funny thing because like we do some of the Christmas songs, and he's like, "Oh, do we have to do fucking?" Mike Balls, who's in the band as well, he hates Christmas too, like with a passion.
Yeah.
And it's like, do we have to do those fucking Christmas songs? Like, yeah, of course we do. It's a Christmas gig around Christmas, and so we probably do 2 or 3 Christmas songs, and we might have Santa coming on stage, but Mike's like, I'm not wearing a fucking Christmas t-shirt or jumper. It's like, Mike, put the Christmas jumper on right now. Otherwise, you won't be able to do something or think of something, consequences. Doesn't really work. It's like having a load of kids, but they don't really seem to respond to the usual sort of stuff that you say to children.
Would it be fair to say that perhaps maybe you and Eggsy, for example, are like parental figures?
I was saying to Eggsy the other day, sorry, I'm still eating my...
That's okay.
Put my lip then. Saying Eggsy the other day about how when we die, it would be a wonderful thing if we were in hospital together holding hands and we went within a couple of hours of each other, you know, like that. And we were thinking about, like, and Eggsy said, wouldn't it be wonderful if we were all in hospital together or in a home together, and then Graham the Bear was in, like, some sort of institution, and he'd come to visit us every now and then. I said, yeah, that'd be nice. But that would be really lovely. I'd like that to happen. You know, in my mind, me and him holding hands.
But don't you, like, call most of the shots when it comes to music? I mean, that's an assumption I've always made. But when it comes to the actual music of GLC, is that kind of your realm?
Yeah, I'm pretty much the guy on the computer making the music and writing the songs, making the beats and editing the raps and recording everything. We did a song on an album, what was it called? Asbo for Life, where Graham the Bear and Eggsy did a song called Garlic Bread. It's well random. It's worth checking out. It's one of the most random pieces of music ever, and I kind of let it go, and maybe I shouldn't have done, because really it's like a French piece of music with them talking about guys. It's weird. It's really weird, but you know, since then I've sort of tightened up a little bit. Keep an eye on everything. Run a tight ship.
How much have you been able to like express yourself musically through GLC then? Because obviously you've got the piano album, but also I've been listening to these analog experiments you've got on Spotify as well, and all of the hip-hop instrumentals. I mean, you're clearly a really musical guy, so I'm intrigued how much you've been able to actually like explore your drives as GLC. I'm really musical. I can make 2 different noises with my ears. Like one of my ears I can make a squeaky noise, and the other one makes a cracking noise. It's amazing. But apart from that, I did have up on the internet like guitar albums, piano albums, the analog thing, ambient music and all sorts of stuff. I took a lot of it down because no one really gives, you know, no one cares. But the analog stuff I did like years and years ago. I used to have a DJ shop in Cardiff where I sell DJ stuff, and we got this box called the MC303, I think it was. It was like a Roland keyboard, and you could like, it was my first chance of like making music, and I basically spent like a year
just using that thing to make music, and it was like I just didn't speak to anyone else. And those tapes, the analog experiments, basically me sitting in a room using this machine. They don't sound particularly good, and I recorded them all onto cassette, and they're all a bit shonky and wonky. But I didn't really understand what I was doing. But it's worth a listen. But there's like probably about 4 hours worth of music up there on there.
Yeah, it's really fascinating stuff, man.
It's difficult to try and validate it to the missus and go, look, what I'm doing is really important. She's like, no, you're just sitting in a room, plinking and plonking on a piano. It's like, no, I need to do this. She's like, go get a job in McDonald's. I'm like, yeah, I am.
It's not exactly the most inspiring environment, is it?
I don't know, camaraderie amongst a load of friends and people who are like, working for a common goal of making sure people are fed.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Could be good.
You've put a creative tinge on it already.
Yeah, you build a bond with people and you become like brothers in arms, like that Dire Straits album.
And I'm guessing that's no more true than in GLC itself.
Yeah, well, we are a band of brothers. We're just, we're a group of dickheads, really. But, there's a rule in GLC where always look out for yourself. If there was like we're imagining if we were in the trenches in the war and there was like a bomb went off, you'd just leave everyone, even if they were like, still alive, you just like, all right, getting out of here, guys. That's how we run it in GLC.
Well, as long as you all know that and you've established it.
That's it. When everyone knows that, it's, so you've just got to fix yourself up. Make sure you got a mobile phone on you just in case the van drives off and leaves you.
I mean, like, how far back do you guys even go then? Because I'm not sure I've read much on the actual history of you guys meeting. Like, what were some of the earliest meetings?
Well, we knew each other for all through living in Newport and going to the same pubs. Newport's a pretty small place.
Mm-hmm.
There was like 2 or 3 pubs that we all sort of go to. And then we'd all basically come back to my place. I was trying to make serious music at the time. And then Eggsy came around and completely ruined it by singing his brand of humour over the top of it. And then since then, I gave in one day. I was like, just do the rap, sing the song, and then there we were. We were probably friends. I met Eggsy when he was about 13, I think. I met him riding down the road on a silver BMX, smoking cigarettes, and I was like, he's cool. And then we both had skateboards, and we go up. There's a technical college up in Newport that had like banks on it, so we'd go and skate these banks, and it was that just everyone sort of did that. And then there was in the technical college 2 boys, I think Chris Trucco and someone else used to go and practice in the woods together. That was a bit weird, but we once found a dilly and a porno mag under a paving slab up there, and there was a burnt out car. It was pretty cool. Good times though. They were good times.
Yeah. And actually, you've brought this back to one of the big appeals of GLC to me over the years, is how you're actually, although a lot of it's comedy and playful and exaggerated, you're expressing a lot of like British fucking street life that I can relate to.
Well, Newport's a pretty average place, The same as everywhere else. Everywhere's got the same vibe,
That's what I mean.
Everywhere's got a Wetherspoons these days. Everyone's got a Starbucks and a drive-by by McDonald's. Everyone's experiencing pretty much the same shit. Everyone's going to IKEA and buying 150 quid's worth of candles and glasses that they don't want.
But not that many people are rapping about it. I think that's what's refreshing to me about it. I said this to Eggsy because I've interviewed him as well about how nobody else is rapping about their nans, and I find it really refreshing.
The thing is, a lot of these rappers, like you listen to like Beastie Boys' first album, they've got a few songs about a few things. Second album, they got a few songs about a few things, and then it kind of just descends into just words that rhyme.
Right, of course.
And a lot of rappers just talk about how good they are at rapping or how much money they got. And they haven't really got much of a story to tell. And that's the thing, is to try and find subject matter, content. We found it relatively easy in the past, and that's what it's all about, trying to engage with. We could just rap about how good we are at rapping if we wanted to, but would anyone be interested in that? I wouldn't. I'd probably lose interest and not bother doing it,
Well, like an example is on I Got a Van on the new album. There was this line that just completely cracked me up. That was something like, as soon as I see someone pull out of a space, I'm getting in there. or something. And it really got me because, that's something that I encounter every single day, is that, like, driving round and round the block, and as soon as that bastard gets out of his space, I'm in there. But I'm
Yeah,
not hearing that in a verse anywhere else.
leave your blinker on and just park next to someone who looks like they're getting in and out of their car.
Yeah.
That's what it's like that's what it's like in IKEA car park just now. It's amazing. And that's what it's going to be like in the run up to Christmas. Nowhere to park.
It's going to be insane.
It's going to be absolutely ridiculous. That's what you're going to be doing. And, everyone's needed a van or been in a van at some point. And it's that sort of thing. If you've got a van, you've got like another level of friendship you can offer to people. I highly recommend buying vans.
Have you got
or
one
hiring
yourself?
or hiring them? No, I haven't got a van. That's one of the things. It's kind of an aspirational rap,
Oh right, okay, yeah.
I would like a van. Mike Balls has a van.
Is there not
He's
an
also
official GLC van, like the Mystery Machine
No.
or something?
We tend to hire a lot of vans, so we kind of do have a van. We kind of don't have a. We kind of hire a lot. We used to hire a lot from Cambran Van Hire. There's some terrible stories about those vans. I can't tell you.
Oh God.
Shocking things.
Oh, I'm intrigued now, but yeah, no, I can imagine.
One time, Mike Balls, who was driving the van, he went to pick the van up and came back. Probably shouldn't talk about it right now, but he accidentally ripped one of the wheels off, but he has no idea how he did it. And then we had to get it fixed before we went to do the gig. But that was random. That was weird. But yeah, some terrible things have happened.
Yeah, but also great things, surely.
Oh, great, wonderful things. Wonderful things have happened once or twice, but most of the time it's all been terrible. Shocking, and probably can't even talk about it.
Well, on that note, then, even if GLC is like closing its doors, would you still continue writing music in any way, or even releasing music?
Yeah, I've got another piano album that I'm working on. The last piano album was really elaborate, loads of notes, dingle, 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 twinkle, twinkle, twinkle. This one's a bit more like blink, 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 blink. It's a bit simpler,
right?
Because I felt like maybe I've gone a bit over the top last time. So that'll come out. I was thinking about forming a band with Graham the Bear, but he's so flaky and useless that, to be honest with you, I can't be bothered to deal with him anymore. Oh, son, I can't come over. My dog. I've got to take my dog up my mum's house. Fucking, I hate that dog.
Yeah,
to die.
I've heard that brought up in an interview as well. Does he not get offended if he reads this shit?
I have no idea. I hope so. Sometimes I'll meet him. There's a cafe called Secret Garden in Newport, and he lives around the corner. I'll meet you at Secret Garden. So I go there. 25 minutes later, he still hasn't turned up. I'm like, you coming? Just walking the dog, son. And he'll come in. He'll sit there with the dog on his lap, licking his food while he eats it, and he wonders why he's got problems with his bottom. I mean, it's ridiculous.
It's got to be worms from the sound of it.
Hey?
If there's a dog involved licking your food, it's probably worms. If you've got problems with your arsehole.
Don't let a dog sleep in your bed. Don't let a dog lick your face. Rules that you got to live your life by. If you're not living your life by simple rules like that, you're in a dark, dark place, my friend.
I'll have to bear that in mind. I think I might have been a bit too reckless so far.
Well, yeah. Don't let a dog lick any part of your body if you can help it. It's disgusting. It's illegal as well.
Is it? I mean, like, I can imagine
so.
If it's an erogenous zone, but...
Yeah, if it's anywhere, well, just anywhere. Just don't let a dog lick your body parts. Anywhere. It's gross. Don't worry yourself. Get arrested.
Christ almighty. Well, that's a warning to anyone listening to this, then.
Yeah. So we're still in the lab. That means in the studio. We recorded some stuff last week. p.xain is trying to write a load of stuff for her. I think he wants to do some solo-ish stuff. Because he did a solo album years ago. And we're kind of halfway through this one track. We've got another track which we're going to do, but I don't think we're going to do it as an album. We're just going to put them up as videos online. And take from there, basically do the Weird Al route and, follow his lead.
That could be an interesting, future, though, if you were all to go down the solo route. Each do your solo albums, like when NWA split up.
Yeah, or the Wu-Town gang.
Yeah,
you could do what they did and do Cuban links, but it wouldn't be Cuban links. It'd probably be Cambran links or something like that. But it'd be good. Yeah, as long as we're having a good time and enjoying ourselves, that's what we'll do. Keep doing it, and then one day me and Eggsy will be in a hospital holding hands, and we'll go within a couple of hours of each other. It'll be beautiful. I left the missus in the car to come up to do this return in IKEA. She's probably wondering where the hell I've gone and thinks I've gone out. I'm just up here like, what the hell's happened to him? My phone did buzz. That was probably her about 10 minutes ago.
Right.
So I probably should get up and I just go, yeah, I got locked in the toilets.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, the meatballs are pretty good.
Okay. Yeah, because I did want a final review on that.
Meatballs are good. Drinks are a bit weird. French fries are, they're okay.
Yeah.
They're a little bit small.
Small.
Which makes me think the potatoes were substandard. Right, I better take off. Keep it real.
Thank you for listening to this episode, and make sure to visit secretcave.co/GLC-interview for some more information and selected transcripts. Also, check out the links in the description to find our older interview with p.xain, Rhys's Goldie Lookin bandmate. Finally, please like or subscribe if you've enjoyed this episode. It's the only way we know you're out there. It's also worth mentioning that we've opened up our store and Bandcamp this week. You can visit store.secretcave.co to order copies of our zines and tape. You can also download the digital version of our tape, volume number 1 Birth, at secretcave.bandcamp.com. Thank you again, and bye for now.